Oh my god, I've really got to start playing more RPGs again. Man, these action-oriented games are really taking the piss out of me. Alright, my non-existent audience, it's Skwatter back with another playthrough, cheat-assisted, this time of Prince of Persia on the TurboGrafx CD. I know that I have such diversity and multiplicity when it comes to the video game systems that I play games on. Now, still getting over my cold here, but this game actually has a lot of history with me and my family because my dad used to have a Macintosh LC520, 16 megabyte RAM, 120 megabyte hard drive with a 25 megahertz processor, manufactured July of 1993, all for the low price of just over $4,000, and that's not adjusted for inflation. And of course, it was one of the early Performa models, so yeah, I mean, it's an Apple product, so you basically just pay for the brand name and you get poor quality and it doesn't work and it's super expensive and everything is just awful with it. It's almost as bad as Cyberlink Power Director 19, to be honest. But other than that, I actually still have the computer as well as an older one that my dad got from my grandpa. That one's an LC2. Doesn't even have a CD-ROM drive. Actually, the LC520, which is what I'm talking about now. That computer, it had Prince of Persia. My dad bought it on floppy disk way back in the day, and I'm not sure if he played through and beat it, but I know that he certainly tried. My dad used to play a lot of video games and computer games, though he kind of stopped around the late 90s and early 2000s because as he told me, he said that his skill level wasn't up to the demands of the game, and he found that he would become frustrated and stressed out when he wouldn't be able to win. So he did the mature thing and stopped playing. So I mean, God bless him for that, But the simple fact of the matter is, when I get stressed out because I can't beat the games, you know what I do? Oh yeah, buddy, that's what I do. I cheat. I cheat like a motherfucker, bitch, asshole, retard on finals week. That's what I do, and I love doing every bit of it. But let me tell you, man, this game, holy shit! Like I thought, oh yeah, it's got a 60-minute time limit. This will be great. I could knock it out in another evening, just like I did Shadow of the Beast. Oh, let me tell you, okay. Let me tell you something. I thought that the 60-minute time limit would have meant that this game would have been like a walk in the park. It wouldn't take very long or anything. If you hear clicking while I'm talking, I've got a bit of a throat lozenge in there. But uh, so I was thinking, the 60-minute time limit is going to be a positive boon, but turns out, and while I was able to beat it well within the time limit, I mean, well within the time limit means like maybe with 10 minutes to spare, right? But simple fact of the matter is that I thought, yeah, what's happening right now? Oh man, I didn't realize that I needed to press the one button in order to hold on to the edge there. So in level 2 here, I'm not sure if it's already gone past it or if you're gonna see it. I had to cut out a 17-minute long segment where I was just desperately trying to get back across the chasm from where I would step on the floor switch to open the the door to get to the next level, to get to level 3, right? And I didn't realize that I needed to press and hold one. Like I needed to at the same time press right and button 2 to jump, and then in midair I needed to hold button 1 so that my character I don't know, I'll just call him Aladdin or something. I can't remember if he has a name in this game or whatever, but my character pardon me, here's where it is, right? So I mean, this was like 17 minutes long, and I had to even look up video walkthroughs as to how to do it, right? Because like I thought, I was like, my God, like, am I gonna have to give up on this game? Like, this is impossible. I don't see what's going on. Like, is this a glitch in the game? Is this a glitch because of the cheats that I have, or like the emulator just not functioning properly? But no, as it turns out, it was just simply me forgetting, even though I had performed jumps like that before in former playthroughs, that I needed to press and hold one to in order to uh, grasp onto the ledge there, because it would look like my character would clip off of the platform that he was trying to jump to and just fall to his death, which I mean wouldn't, as you can see, wouldn't really mean my death, right? It's like I could get chopped in half, killed with a sword, fall down a chasm and everything. Really, the only thing that would stop me, I believe, is getting impaled on spikes, which is what it would kind of lock your character in place. So that would need to be like a save state load or a rewind, or they say disable the cheat if you ever get. This was another one, right? Like this entire game, I had to cut out so many of this, and you're still going to see a lot of what was happening here. Like my God, like if it wasn't for save states, rewinds, loading, and I wouldn't have been able to beat this game. Like, look at this over and over and over again. It's fucking crazy, man. As I said, I have terrible eye-hand coordination. I have very little patience, man. It's like, I can't beat games like this, games like this, honestly. Like, I persevered through it and everything, but only with so much cheating and save states and load states and rewind and everything. It's like, I totally would not have been able to do it on the actual hardware that I own, because I own an actual TurboGrafx CD with a US Super System card. Oh yeah, buddy. But um, yeah, no, and I realized that some of the potions you drink can poison you, and then it turns everything purple. And I thought that that was a glitch, so I reloaded a save state before I went and drank those potions. You know, so as I was saying, this is why I call them rambles, because I jumped from like 5 different places in the conversation or the monologue from one place to another. But the reason why, yeah, so I brought up the Macintosh is like that was my first exposure to Prince of Persia, the original 1992. Well, the that is to say the 1992 remake for the Mac, because I believe this game was released in 1989 for like a PC DOS or Amiga or whatever. Which, like, is actually pretty surprising. And, this confused the hell out of me, because I'm just like, okay, he's a skeleton, so me slashing my sword at him isn't going to make a difference. Like, do I have to knock him off the platform or something so that he'll fall to the ground below and break up and everything? But I just decided, like, that time limit was kind of ever encroaching on me, and it was a real thorn in my side. So I said, you know what, like, if I yeah, see, then I fell down there and stuff, and then I think, huh. Oh, yeah, and then I rewind again, because I'm just like, oh, and I tried to look up other like in-game console cheats, right? And believe me, like if I was playing this on the Super Nintendo or the Genesis or pretty much any other system, I would have had wealth of cheat codes that would have given me more time, refilled my health and everything. Like it would have been much more of a walk in the park than this nightmare was. But yeah, the only cheat that you can do on the TurboGrafx CD is if you stand in front of the exit to the next level, once you find it, that is, and you go into the menu and select end game. What happens, strangely enough, is your character runs through the solid door, and I'm not sure if that's even a cheat, really, because I don't know. It could be just like a massive programming oversight or a glitch that just wasn't caught, because I can't really, I can't fathom how something like that would even function on even like a programming level. Uh, and I only had to use that once throughout the course of the game, because and it was in level 9. You won't see it because I kind of truncated and cut this episode short, this ramble short, because like I just kind of feel like I transition ramble on for too long, and then it just becomes kind of redundant or boring and stuff like that, right? But it happened in level 9, and I had basically gone through the entire level, but what I didn't realize was that, and I had to look up a walkthrough, like I had paused it and stopped the recording and then cut it back together when I started playing again. I had to look up a walkthrough, and it said, you need to go to the other side of the upper level of the screen, where the right hand side of the upper level of the screen where you find the exit to level 10 from level 9, and you need and this confused the shit out of me. This was another thing where I need to cut out a whole length of footage because I was like, do I need to kill him? Does he need to kill me? Like my mirror self and stuff like that. And I didn't know how to put my sword back into its sheath, so I guess you had to show him respect and not attack him, right? But so that works. But yeah, no, back to level 9. Thing is that and this guy was a bitch too. Like I just ended up, I had to like reload and rewind and everything. Like I know that I was slowly but surely cutting down his health and everything, but there just never seems to be any rhyme or reason to fighting, right? Like I know you can raise your sword and you can back up and go forward and stuff like that. So yeah, I just basically kicked him off the edge there. So but yeah, no, the fight with Jafar was an absolute pain in the ass, right? That like I was like, my God, it's like I'm gonna run out the rest of the timer on this fight here. So but yeah, no, keep getting distracted in my ramble. So you had to go to the right hand side of the screen on the upper level where the exit to level 10 is, and you had to step on a platform up there which was loose, get back off of that platform to safety, and then have that platform fall down to the bottom level, which the broken platform would have then weighed down a switch that would have opened the gate to get back into the area with the exit to level 10, right? Because I kept going, trying to get through there, and the gate was closed. I'm just like, oh man, like, do I need to drink a potion? Do I need to step on another switch or something? But I realized that after reading the walkthrough, and I was just like, oh man, I'm running out of time here. I don't really want to go through the whole backwards rest of the level to just to activate this switch by stepping on that loose platform and having it fall and break. So I just said, you know what? I'll just reload a previous save state from where from where I first found the exit to level 10, and I'll test out that cheat there that allows you to say end game and then you walk straight through the solid wall to get to the next level, and looks like it worked. So I said, you know what? I can't really be beggars can't be choosers. I'm gonna show you my gameplay with all its warts and everything, as long as it doesn't make it like exceedingly long or excruciating to watch, right? So yeah, no, I mean, my God, am I glad that this one is over, and that seems to be the case with almost every single game that I play. These older games. This is again another American game with a high level of difficulty, definitely, and I couldn't even imagine trying to control it again with the keyboard like I used to back when I was a kid on my dad's LC520. But yeah, no, I guess I'm coming right up to the end of this ramble here, so I guess this is the ending to Prince of Persia. This is it. This is my final playthrough. My definitive playthrough. I can now close the chapter of this game on my life, and so I guess that's it. There you go, the end, and there's the lovely skyline of London, England. Well, there you go. I guess I'll end this by saying this has been a long play by Skwatter. Skwatter out. Peace.